Hi, this is Sweet Jew coming back at you with another video. I see that I did a video the other day talking about people making hateful comments about Lizzo. If you haven't got a chance, check it out. I'll put the link to that video in my description box. I noticed that Facebook has banned because people were bombarding Facebook with tons and tons of hateful comments about Lizzo. And Facebook um, took them off. I guess they removed them or banned them. And they're banning anybody that's coming on there making hateful comments about Lizzo. Kudos to Facebook. Thank you, Facebook. Kudos to Facebook for doing that. I really appreciate Facebook for doing that because that's just not okay. And I know a lot of people, my son, I discussed it with my son the other day. He said that he was thinking about doing a reaction video to my video. I said, go ahead. He said because, he talked about the fact that Lizzo twerked at the basketball game and around children and all this kind of stuff. And I get that. I get that. I expressed in the other video that a lot of people are making that point. Some people made that point in my comment section of my other video that she's I said that in my other video. Yes, she does inappropriate stuff, and they said that people's argument is that because she's doing all this inappropriate stuff, twerking on social media, twerking at public events and stuff like that, and she's um, not being modest. She's showing her, private body parts and twerking um, and stuff, doing inappropriate dancing and stuff, twerking. They say actually twerking. They actually say that twerking is an African custom, an African traditional dance. They say that's I didn't know that. They said that twerking is an African dance. It's a part of our culture. Or well, African culture is a part of. Allegedly, it's a part of African culture. I didn't know that. Um, but it may be a part of the African culture, but it's not appropriate to particularly if you're in a public place such as a basketball game and stuff like that. I guess if she's on stage, she can do what she want to do, but you know, but what people's argument is that she's doing all this stuff and then expecting people not to react to it. But my argument is that they're body shaming her. They're talking about her weight and bashing her for her weight and stuff. I know. I get it that, people feel like she's being I feel like I agree. I feel like she's being inappropriate, but people are just saying mean and hateful things and saying terrible, horrible things. That's not necessary for people. She is not the only artist that has done that. Miley Cyrus have done basically the same thing, and no one, I don't recall her getting as much backlash as Lizzo is getting. You know, I can name other artists off the top of my head that have done lots of inappropriate things on stage or whatever, and they're not getting all that all the hatred. She's getting bombarded with hate. People just, I guess, I didn't read anything about it on Facebook, but I guess it's so bad. It must be pretty bad for Facebook to remove it. It must be pretty bad. If Facebook removed it, it must be pretty bad. Because it has to be pretty bad for Facebook to remove it. So it must be pretty bad if Facebook removed it. So that's what I'm saying. That's not okay. So, I mean, I'm glad that Facebook did that. And yes, I do agree that Lizzo needs to revamp her image, maybe rebrand herself, maybe reinvent herself, make some changes. But it's not okay for people to body shame her. Okay, hit that subscribe, like, and share. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Peace and love. This is Sweet June.